also request them to have their own public meeting in the area as part of the other.
That's what I'm gonna recommend. This is huge. This is huge. And I'm gonna recommend that MNR arrange their own public meeting at which we can attend.
We ask them to
Yes.
arrange the public meeting.
Yes, because this is huge. There's so many questions about this, and if someone can't make it and they, you know, I think they do their own public meeting.
Public open house, public meeting,
Yes.
whatever they do, we ask them. We request that they hold a public meeting in our community.
Yes.
Motion by Councillor Vaughn.
I will make that motion.
Second by Councillor
Option
McGuire.
B.
Option B.
Option B.
Can we have a friendly amendment that it's at the legacy center?
I guess the location, do you want it at the Legacy Center or do you want it on the lake shore where it was?
Most of the problem.
The legacy center holds a lot of people.
Well, the Legacy Center is the Grand Bend Arena, right?
It is.
Yes, it is.
It is the Grand Bend facility.
So-
I said that, and I'll stand by that.
There you go.
It's just large enough that if we had a lot of people that will hold it, I don't want to have too many people come, and we don't have enough room for them.
This would be big.
We're offering the Legacy Center. If they want to have one in Port Franks and one in Grand Bend, that would be an option too. We'll let them set up, but we'll offer the Legacy Center. So that doesn't really need to be an amendment. We're just asking them to come and hold a public meeting.
Yep.
It's their public meeting, they'll plan where they have it. Yeah. That's moved and seconded. Any other questions to that? All in favor of that? It's carried. 6.11, there's building permit statistics for the first quarter for information. Councillor McGuire. Second by Councillor Scott. Question, Councillor Scott?
I just want to say that this is awesome. I guess it's a well-written report, and I really like the fact that we're doing so well. My Economic Development Committee will love these statistics.
You won't need a committee now.
Yes, I do.
All in favor of that, receive and file. Carried. 6.12, this is the request for exemption of streets bylaw and the facade improvement loan program. And there's a recommendation there. Two recommendations.
Yes, I move that we
Accept the
accept
recommendation.
the two recommendations on this report.
Okay. Second by Deputy Mayor Dag. Questions on that? Councillor Bonstein.
I think this is excellent. I really do. I think this is excellent. And when I look up at the north end, and I know there's been some suggestion made that perhaps it would look better up there during the off-season months if perhaps the building, when they put the plywood up, it was painted the color of the building and it doesn't look like, you know, we've been vandalized over the winter months. I'm just wondering how we can expand this to the rest of the municipality. I think it's excellent.
Just far.
Is that Atlantic Shores community?
As the BIA commissioner, so it's really who is operating that. Chamber could request the same, or we could offer it throughout the municipality.
I think we should. I think it's great.
The Economic Development Committee will
Okay,
take that and run with it.
There you go. Referred to economic
But it's
development.
not
There you
coming
go.
out of my budget.
There you go. Two more on. It's on order. You're down to
Stand your ground. So we're going to change it to include land and shores then?
No, this is BIA. This is their dollars. This is the BIA section. Councillor Illman, we had a motion to accept the two recommendations.
And there is one additional report that's coming. It's too bad it just didn't make it in time to be part of this one. But there is a request around signage for the farmers market for us, and that will be coming to the next meeting. It just missed this agenda and this report, so it'll be coming to the next meeting as part of the package.
Councillor Russell.
Before I ask this question, go through you to Councillor Illman. You're the rep for the DIA. They have ways and means of, are they geographically constrained? BIA is
Yes.
described area, correct?
Yes, yes.
Excuse me. Do they have a ways and means of expanding?
Yes,
that
they do, and
Okay.
actually, that's one of the reasons Glenn did want to be here to make the presentation, so he could answer those questions and clarify that.
Thank
and then explain that one of the objectives of BIA this year is to look at a working committee, having a workshop, likely in the fall, to look at the one business area concept, and he can talk a little bit about that. There was an experience a few years ago attempting to do the same thing, and we weren't successful. Learned a few lessons and want to move forward again with that, but he can speak to that and give you a little bit more history.
Thank you.
Councillor Underwood is next, and Deputy Mayor Dag, and then we're gonna.
Yeah, well, we can't expand the area for the BIA, but there's a definite specific set of criteria we have to follow through for that to happen, and that is going to take groundwork, and that'll also probably come in talking to the BIA and the rest of it in the direction.
Well, we're already moving forward with it. Yeah.
Okay, Deputy Mayor Day?
Just a good question in regards to the point that we made about the wayfaring signage. Just through you to John, just wondering the status of that wayfaring signage.
Brent and I are working on it. It's on a bit of a back burner.
I'd like to call a vote on that point.
Looking forward to that. Thanks.
Okay, this is on the recommendation for the BIA to, all in favor of that? Carried. Thank you. 6.13, report number 41, the request for the sunscreen business on the main beach, Grand Bend. There's a recommendation there from the clerk. Councillor Russell.
In support of our merchants, it says here the municipality is not meeting exception to this bylaw, and it's obvious the reasons why. I mean, transit type of things have never been a positive thing in the businesses. I just love the proposal, and I'm in. I just want to see how can we get in. I think this is a very, it goes to that whole good flag idea, it goes to Aquafest, it goes to all those great initiatives that have been started in the past, and it's a business proposal. How can we encourage, I don't want to set the thing on the beach, I'll be honest. I'm afraid
No commercialization.
yeah, we talked about this a lot 2 years ago, and I thought a lot of hot water poured over our heads on that one. But this is a little different, and I don't know how to approach it.
Councillor Bunston.
I'm in full agreement with Councillor Russell. I love the presentation tonight. I think this is entrepreneurial, but it's a wellness service.
There you go, Ruth, it's your baby.
It's a wellness service. I love the innovation of it, because it's probably something we should be offering this sunscreen on the beach to prevent heat stroke, sunstroke, and maybe medical. If St. John set up a tent in anticipation of a medical emergency, no one would probably complain, would they? Because they're there in anticipation of a medical emergency. So this gentleman is setting up a tent saying to people, look, So I don't know how we do it through the municipality, but I agree with Councillor Russell. I really think it's neat. And if there's a way, maybe sit down with staff, figure out if there's a way of doing it as a service. Maybe it's like, well, we're gonna do yoga on the beach, and the municipality was gonna take 40%, and I don't know, maybe we work out a business deal. I'd like to see the staff explore a little more. We're not talking about selling beach balls, or Not So Pro is an event too, and it's a commercial event, and we put it on the beach, and they sell beer. But this is a health service to me. I think it's a great idea.
How many businesses on Main Street sell sunscreen?
I have no idea.
Everyone.
Well, how many people still drive drunk?
Where's the logic leap
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's life insurance, does there have to be?
here? See where you're going with
We
that.
do whatever we do.
Councillor Elmondon.
I think certainly back through staff and discussion with Carol, Jason, not Justin. Jason.
Oh, it is
has-
Justin.
not Justin.
Okay, that's exterior, right?
Okay.
Put your
I think I
leg-
get a case here.
I'll remove them both. But anyway, there could look at other options to provide this business, perhaps another location
Beach house or something.
in conjunction with the bylaw. I think it's pretty clear.
Location, there's lots of
there's lots of other locations